And the angels which kept not their first estate, but left their own habitation, he hath reserved in everlasting chains under darkness unto the judgment of the great day. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. Double honor to our apostles and elders, great millstones. Peace and blessing to the hopeful elect of Israel. Shalom. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Yahushua is coming back to break us out of prison. Yahushua, our Lord and Savior, our Messiah, our anointed one, the Holy One of Israel, the sacrificial lamb of the Most High, Yahweh, and the conquering line of Judah is coming back to break the Israelites out of prison. And by prison I mean these human bodies, these corruptible bodies. Yahushua is coming back to set us free from these chains.
The first man is of the earth, earthy. The second man is the Lord from heaven. As is the earthy, such are they also that are earthy. And as is the heavenly, such are they also that are heavenly. And as we have borne the image of the earthy, we shall also bear the image of the heavenly. Now this I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of God, neither doth corruption inherit incorruption. Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, we shall all be changed in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye. The last trump of the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed.
From these prisons, because these human bodies, these corruptible bodies, are likened unto chains of darkness. Okay? Which is a prison. These are prisons for our spirits. And Yahushua, he's coming back to make us free, man.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers, and peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners that have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. What I want to get into today, as I'm sure, you've seen, this little interview, and also, you've seen brother responses, but I just want to give my take on it, dealing with this whole, Dwayne Wade, and Gabriel Union, situation where, ultimately we're seeing, live bulk breaking, a spiritual bulk breaking, an enchantment of Esau Edom, happening, real time. Now when you let's get the interview.
How are you guys?
Now we're gonna go into the interview, then we're gonna get some precepts. Lord will, you brothers, you few sisters are edified. And that's why, it's a beautiful thing. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, is establishing, his nation, all right, beginning with the elect of Israel back in the earth, and we're being established by a standard, because we're seeing how far left this society is going. We're seeing, how wicked and how much confusion the Esau Edom is pushing, within this society, man. That's why, the Wadi Bashem Yahushua for establishing, a standard back in the earth, man, amongst, the men and women of the hopeful elect. You see? So we're going to play this, and we'll go from there.
Good. How are you? I'm good now. Everybody's favorite power couple is in front of me. Well, Dwayne, I love what you said of Gabrielle, your beautiful wife. You said, it's not my job to change who she is. It's my job to be a part of the evolution. That was good. That was deep, babe.
In relationships, we come in and we try to change people. We
try to change them to the way that we want them to be. But I decided to start taking a different approach, in this relationship. I think early on I came in like, hey, you get 2 drink max, bop, and she didn't respond well to that.
No, it did not.
It was reasons for that too. Let me say that.
I have a good time. Life of the party right here.
It's not the man leads and a woman follows. That's not what we live in this house, at all. So for me, I have a wife that works just not just as hard, harder than I. And she had her own career. She had her own life before I came along. So from my perspective, it was like, okay, how can I be a part of the growth and the evolution of who she is, and not trying to change her or stunt her growth or make her in the way that I see fit.
How thrilling is it that you've got Shady Baby out now?
Now, as you heard, he said a husband ruling the house, that's not for his household. And see, this is what Esau Edom wants, within these so-called relationships of today. This is how this. Remember, Esau Edom, he serves, his main god that he serves is the Baphomet, which is that dual gender, all right, dual sex, god, what they call androgynous, all right, and they push their energy a role reversal, man, which is completely backwards, to the scriptures, man, and that's why you see so much disorder in the earth. And another thing, like when you hear, these modern women talking about they want a man and, to have all this money and they want to be partners with the man. This is what they're speaking of. See, this is a modern, like Dwayne Wade is a modern woman's dream. All right. A man with a lot of money and status and accomplishments. All right. That has a simp, all right, mindset, that they can just run. You see, that's why you got your Russell Westbrook, Russell Wilson, Russell Wilson. All right, you have your Will Smith, and men of that nature. All right, here it is. You're making hundreds of millions of dollars. All right, you have all these stats, and you're like a superhero. Within your field and your career. All right, but then you come and bow down to a woman, man. You give all your power over to a woman. You see, and that's nothing but a enchantment of Esau Edom. That's how he wants every Israelite man to have this sort of mindset, man. That's why let's go into the scriptures. All right, when you get Proverbs 31:1. All right, now this is from, and this is from a woman, man. You see, and there's another thing, like the women went from giving their sons the game, to really cultivating their sons to be simps. That's why I named the video Simp Culture, because between your mother, the music, the R&B, the media, the Carl Winslows and Philip Banks, and everyone has to switch up according to the mood of the mother mad, then the house, is silent, everybody quiet in the house, Bill Cosby. You see, they have cultivated a simp culture, and mainly amongst our people, man. So when you go into it, Proverbs 31:3, it says, give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroy of kings. Yeah, man, you're not supposed to, a man is not supposed to take on the energy of a woman. All right, that's backwards, man. The woman is supposed to take on the energy, all right, of a man. You see, a woman is supposed to submit, all right, to the standards of men. That's why even in our law, when we will conquer heathen nations, all right, it was lawful for us to, take the widows, the women that lost their husband in the war, and we seen something we like, we could take that woman, let her mourn for 30 days. She'll shave her hair and her nails, and then after that we can deal with it. And we were supposed to put our vibration on them. The thing is with Israelite men that the Most High had a problem with, with dealing with the heathen women, was that, all right, we took on the energy of those women. You going back to the time of Esdras, what happened to the children of Israel, all right, the sons, the offspring, the sons and daughters of those you know, those Israelite men that were dealing with those heathen women, they had stopped speaking Hebrew. You see, which that's our pure language. That's, you know, that's our pure connection to Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. You know? So what was they doing? Those women was taking away the strength, you know, from those men. You see? Because the King David had heathen wives, you know, but he didn't give his strength over to those heathen women. You know, and in the latter part of Solomon's life, he did. You know, eventually, you know, with Samson, he did. You know, so what we seeing is the men of this culture, the men of the tribes of this culture, have completely given their strength, you know, unto the woman. You know, because as Israelite men, we was born. All right, we was supposed to be bred to be kings. You know. But how can you rule a nation, all right, if your woman rule you, man? You know? Going back to, let's get that, all right? And this is completely anti-Messiah. This man, Esau Edom, is pushing an anti-Messiah agenda on every side, man. You know? This is completely against the order of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. You know? This is Sirach 33 and 19. It says, give not thy son and wife, thy brother, and friend power over thee while thou livest. And we seeing this man has gave power of his whole family over to this woman, and we see what it has led to. This woman has destroyed this man's household, man, because before he was with her, you know, he had to, you know, I think the woman he was you know, the woman he was with when he was in college, you know, I think with the Marquette. But when he was in college, you know, the woman he was with, the mother of those children. Now, I think she was supposed to be like into the Bible, you know. But as he climbed, you know, as he climbed up in status within the society, what happened, man? They broke that up, you know. So that's another thing, like with this industry, all right, that our people, you know, covet, you know, to try to be in. You know, they dedicate their whole life to try to be a part of this industry. Well, you get there, man, you know, you get to a certain status. Look, they got a family for you. You know, the hell with that family. Look, this your family now. You know? Like Swiss Beats. You know, look, all these guys, they reach a certain status, you know, hey, you gotta get you one of these ready-made, you know, families, all right, from Esau, man. You know, and where is she leading this household, man? All right? Destruction. Because he would have had a better chance with the, you know, the little woman he was with. Maybe she didn't have the whole truth, but, you know, maybe she, you know, she was into the Bible, you know, at least she had a standard. You see, but with Gabriel, you know, she's wreaking havoc in this man's household, man. You know? And then it was one interview with Gabriel Union, and Dwayne Wade was interviewing, I think, Aisha and Steph Curry. You know, Steph Curry and his wife Aisha. And they told the story that when they first met Gabriel Union, that Gabriel Union told Steph and Aisha that they should separate. They're too young to be married. They should separate, have sex with other people, and then come back together and see if it's real or some dumb shit like that. You know? And you can tell Aisha is being influenced by that dumb shit, man. You know, when you look at her. All right, her countenance is changing, man. She's trying to creep to that thought shit, man. You know? Why is that, man? Because these, what you call gatekeepers. Gabriel Union is like a gatekeeper. Kim Kardashian, Jada Pinkett. You see? They like gatekeepers, man. These enchantments that they putting on Jake. You see? It come with these idolatrous lifestyles, man. All right? So it says, reading again, Sirach 33 and 19, it says, give not thy son, thy wife, thy brother and friend power over thee while thou livest, and give not thy goods to another, lest it repent thee, and thou entreat for the same again. And see, this man is done, you know, and there's many more like him, because this is going to influence a lot of men, you know, with this type of behavior, man. Because when you go to let's get that in Wisdom of Solomon, I want to say it's 14. All right, yep, this is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, verse 23. It says, for whilst they slew their children in sacrifices, yeah, and see, our people, that was really worshiping Molech, they was actually, sacrificing children, man. They wicked as hell. But they doing the same thing now. Look at Wade. That's a sacrifice. You see his son, that's a sacrifice, man. You look at, the Smith family. You see? those children are sacrificed, man. You got Jaden Smith, turned out. All right, Willow Smith turned out. She's dating everything, men, women, everything in between, all at the same time, man. I forgot that term they call it, polyamorous. One of y'all brothers know it. Y'all can put it up there, but madness, man. So we're watching we're watching Jake, being led by these women, and these children are being sacrificed, man, to this industry, man. And it says, for whilst they slew their children in sacrifices or used secret ceremonies. Yeah, there's a lot of things that these celebrities doing behind the scenes, man. All right, you look at Wade countenance, man, because brothers used to watch sports, man. Wade was a super alpha male, at the Miami Heat, man. Young Flash, man. You see, but there's some secret ceremonies that go on that be turning these guys out, man. They countenance switch up completely, man. So we're these secret ceremonies, when we see these celebrities that people just love and like so much, man, there's some secret ceremonies going on that'll blow your mind, man. If we seen what these people were actually doing behind the scenes, man. It says, or made revelance of strange rites. It says they keep neither lives nor marriage any longer undefiled, but either one slew another treacherously or grieve him by adultery, so that there reign in all men without exception blood, manslaughter, theft, all right, dissimulation, corruption, unfaithfulness, tumults, perjury, all right, disquieting of good men, forgetfulness of good terms, defiling of souls, changing of kind, all right, well, that's a major agenda of Esau, Edom, that changing of kind, man, and it says disorder in marriages, adultery, and shameless and uncleanness, man. And this is what this man is pushing at the forefront is disorder, in marriage, man. Because Esau understands the power, of family, structure. All right. He understands that, man. The nation begins with their family structure. So he can keep this disorder going within family structure. He can keep, all right, the nation in the lower state. Because even when you go to the elites, all right, when you go to Meyer Amschel Rothschild, he was the first one to change his name from Bauer to Rothschild, and he sent his 5 sons out to start these banking franchises that run the earth today. But guess what? All right, within his will, he wrote that no woman can have part of the family business, can be the head of the family business. You see? So he'll push this disorder amongst, the people, but among his own franchise and his business and his, his family structure is headed by men. And that's why they have the ups on everyone, man. And then he pushed, that a woman being in order is oppressive. Let me get this other precept and find it. After that, yep. This is Sirach, all right, 7 and 26. It says, hast thou a wife after thy mind? Forsake her not, but give not thyself over to a light woman. And that's what we're seeing happening, man. All right, these celebrities, and they get to a certain status, hey, Esau link them up with one of these, low-level witches in the industry and turns them out. But here it is, they can have a woman that's submissive. She might not be, as pretty as these, celebrity women, or gorgeous as these celebrity women, but she's in order to some degree. You see? But they'll forsake that. Why? Because, you reach a certain status, you got to have a woman with what they call a power couple. You see? That's another thing, because they destroying what? Your mindset with these power couples. When you look at all of what they call power couples, man, like we mentioned, Will and Jada, Gabriel and Dwayne, Beyonce and Jay-Z, you see? All these power couples, all right, do nothing but enchant you, man. What they call a power couple. No. All right? The power comes from the men, and the woman helps maintain that power. You see, because a woman has a beautiful role, but this scripture tells you that she's supposed to be after your mind, after your vibration. All right? When you go into the ancient world, all right, our foremothers, all right, what type of mind frame, did they have, man? Did they have? You see? Let me get that. All right, this is Genesis 16:1. It says, now Sarai, Abraham's wife, bare him no children, and she had an handmaid, an Egyptian, whose name was Hagar. And Sarai, all right, was later became Sarah, said unto Abram, behold, now the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah hath restrained me from bearing. I pray thee, go in unto my maid. It may be that I may obtain children by her. And Abraham hearkened to the voice of Sarah. Now, why is Sarah thinking like this, man? Because Abraham was a man of substance, all right? And she knew, all right, he needed an heir to keep that inheritance going, all right? He needed an heir, some sons. So her main concern was getting her husband sons, all right, for heirs to keep the inheritance going. Nation-minded, all right? Abraham was trying to evolve into what Sarah was trying to do. No, man, it's backward, it's off. You see? And that's why the nation is in shambles, all right? Because the majority of the household is ran by who, man? Women. Majority of the family structure is ran by women, and it's in shambles, man. Look at the results. Yeah, it sound cute. I got a degree in this. I got a degree in that. I make $120,000 a year. I do this. I done been to Paris. I done been to the Bahamas, the Bermuda Triangle. Yeah, it sound cute. As a resume. All right. Yeah, it sound cute, but look at the results of women having liberty and being in a position of authority over the nation, man. The nation is through. Outside the elective Israel, everybody is finished, man. The nation, Israel is the walking dead outside of the hopeful elect, man. Now, let's get another account. All right. This is Genesis 31. It says, and when Rachel saw that she bare Jacob no children, Rachel envied her sister and said unto Jacob, give me children or else I die. And Jacob's anger was kindled against Rachel, and he said, am I the Most High stead, who have withheld, all right, from thee the fruit of thy womb? And she said, behold, my maid Bilhah, go in unto her, and she bear upon my knees, that I may also have children by her. So what was Rachel's mindset? Bearing heirs for Jacob. All right. That's supposed to be the mind frame of a woman, is to forward the agenda that the man has going. All right, because when these women talk about a partnership or equality, they really mean they want to run you, man. All right, that's just a nice way, a deceptive way of saying I want to run you, nigga. Partnership and all that old madness, man. Marriage ain't about no partnership. It's about duty. All right, the men of Israel have a responsibility to Yahweh Shema Shai, and a responsibility, because see, us being obedient to Yahweh Shema Shai, the man, all right, that puts a covering on the household. You can get blessed with material things. You can be blessed with protection. You see? So that's the highest form that a man can protect his family, by being obedient to Yahweh Bashim Al Shai and govern his household according to their standard. You know, just as Joshua said. What did Joshua say? All right. You know, and see, it's getting back to that. And like I say, let me read. Let me get this real quick. This Joshua. Hold on. 1,000. So like it. Yep. All right. This is Joshua 24:15, and it says, "And if it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, choose you this day whom you will serve, whether the gods which your fathers served that were on the other side of the flood, or the gods of the Amorites in whose land ye dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve Yahweh Bashim Al Shai," man. And that's supposed to be the mind state of an Israelite man. And every Israelite man that isn't in that mind frame finna be put to death. You know, they're finna be put to death, man. You see? That's where we at with it, you know? Because all this is going to lead us to furthering, all right, this simp culture, you know, that Jake is promoting on the high level, man. You know, and that's why Eve is so carefree and so, you know, she doesn't feel like she is to blame for anything, and she has no accountability, because you always have a nigga jumping in the way of Eve being blamed. You get to all right, pointing out Eve faults and, you know, making her be accountable. It's always a nigga there, all right, popping up, you know, we're trying to deflect, man. But see, Most High finna lay all that down, man. That's finna be through. You see? So that's why the Most High, he was always reminding his sons to be men, you know, and that comes with the responsibility. All right, Isaiah 46:8 said, "Remember this and show yourselves men. Bring it again to mind, O ye transgressors." You see? So we're commanded, you know, to show ourselves men, you know, and being men, like I say, comes with a responsibility, man. You know, it ain't the physical, you know, you the super, you know, warrior. All right, no, it's a mindset. All right, it's a standard, you know. Hey, because see, being righteous in this society, you know, that's not popular. But see, men don't give a damn about no popular, man. All right, men don't give a damn about being liked. You know, that ain't what this is about. It's about, you know, a standard, all right, of our Heavenly Father, man, through His Son Yahweh Shai. You know, and getting our nation back to their glory, man. You see, you have men, all right, hey, they're fully dedicated in helping, all right, in whatever way they can to getting our nation back, you know, to their glory. What did it say in Isaiah, man? You see, we have a much bigger purpose, you know, than this, you know, evolving to what she's evolving to, man. Jake out of here, man. You know, so long, Jake. This is Isaiah 62:6. It says, "I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, keep not silence, and give him no rest till he establish, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth," man. And you have men that are fully dedicated to that, man. You know, fully dedicated to that, man. Then you have the majority of the men of the tribes that's finna be led to destruction, man. All right, by Esau's number one weapon, which is Eve, man. All right, this Isaiah 3:12 says, "As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy paths," man. And we seeing what's happening, man. The results of having Esau, Edom in rulership, the woman liberated, you know, and men following these women straight to the destruction, man. You know, but their remnant, you see, their remnant, all right, is getting back in order, you know, and see, now we getting it, you know, because when we first come into the ministry, man, we didn't even know the use of women, man. You know, I'm in my early 30s, you know, but in this truth, man, I'm just now, you know, finding out, you know, really finding out the use of a woman, like the purpose of women, you know, because women was meant, you know, to maintain, all right, and to forge you in the earth, all right. A woman is used to forward, you know, to multiply you, you know. There's no other thing you can do on earth, you know. There's no other possession that you can have on earth that can multiply you. You know, they can literally multiply you, make another you, you know, through what? The pleasure of sex. Because sex is a pleasure that comes with it, you see? But you're multiplying you throughout the earth. All right? You know, you can't be everywhere at one time, but you with women, you can multiply yourself, all right, through your sons. And then with your daughters, they're being groomed up. They can be groomed up to be wives of other rulers. You see? Now, you know, now I'm really understanding the purpose of women. And then, of course, you know, all right, you're going to love the hell out of women. You know, we're going to be decked out, man. And then, like, the things you like to do now, imagine it just you really can't even imagine it, man, but just think about it on a much larger scale. Like, women love to go on cruises, man. You know? Wait till we get back over there to the Mediterranean, man. What type of cruises you think these women you gonna put our wives on, man? The type of boats they gonna be on, all right? Where the whole boat is them, the children, and their servants. You know? Just on a whole nother level. So we got a lot to look forward to, man. You know, but we just, you know, really learn the purpose. Like scripture say, we had to be born again. You know, and now we learn the purpose, you know, of a role of the woman and a role of a man. You see, and we know this place ain't got it. All right, this place through. You know, so I think it was one more I'm gonna get. I think it was this rock. Let's see. Trying to find one more Salakia. This is Sirach 26 and 14. It says, a silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord, and there is nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed, man. You see? So that's what we're coming into, man. The Lord is working on us, you know, as the men, you know, putting us back, you know, in that rulership mentality, you know, that mentality of being responsible, you know, the mentality of balance. You know, as we're learning these things, you know, the women, you know, are being groomed as well, man. You know, because like scripture says, nothing worth a mind well instructed, man. You know, a woman that can conform to what you got going on. You know, not trying to, you know, have a pissing contest with you all the time, man. You know, so that's the point. You know, I hope you brothers and you few sisters was edified. I guess I just had to touch on that second topic tomorrow, that righteous judgment. I was going to respond to a video, you know, by brother One Abad. You know, he put a video up, but I guess I'll touch on it tomorrow. You know, you can talk about Eve. You know, it's a broad, it's a broad subject, man. Eve showed her ass in this last captivity. You know, but yeah, Lord, will you edify to the next time I say Shalom? You know, Kwam Yasha Abba, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, 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 Call Halal Yahweh Bashim Al Shah, man.